There's a place in northeastern Florida where the land is pristine and nature runs free. And it's there, situated in the heart of the land, you'll find the Florida Agricultural Museum. The story of Florida is a rich and dynamic one, abundant with people, cultures, and events essential to telling and understanding our nation's history. But for anything to be truly bountiful, it must be nurtured and have strong roots anchored in fertile soil. In Florida's case, much of this abundance is quite literally rooted in the ground that makes it up. Over the history of Florida, it has cultured a rich agricultural narrative, which has since played a big role in forming the modern-day Florida we all know. The former U.S. Secretary of State, Daniel Webster, said, "When tillage begins, other arts follow. The farmers, therefore, are the founders of human civilization." While this may sound dramatic by today's standards, the core of his message is planted in truth. Where would our nation, and Florida be, for that matter, without its agricultural history and diverse cast of characters? What part did they play as trailblazers in the propagation of our future? And most importantly, where do they fit in the story of us? The importance of understanding their legacy in the land falls on the institutions like the Florida Agricultural Museum. The Florida Agricultural Museum is dedicated to keeping the history of Florida's agricultural pioneers alive, while sowing the seeds of innovation and cultivating the agricultural visionaries of tomorrow. In today's fast-paced cyber landscape, it's growing more and more difficult to stand out amongst the digital noise. How do you convince people to unplug and come spend a day out on the land when everything they could ever want to know is right there online? The answer? Raise the stakes. You step up to meet the new world by evolving not only the story you choose to tell, but where you tell it, and most crucially, how. So where do we begin? Well, in this way we're lucky. Our ancestors have forged us an engaging narrative, rich in history and personality. Our first task is to find the best way to tell it. We proposed dividing the story of agricultural Florida into phases, or chapters if you'd like. This way, we can take the time and dedication needed to customize each chapter to be best received by our visitors. This is where we find our story. Are you ready for Chapter 1?